Like if you're the Medusa and the what's their saving gonna be? Like Medusa CM, I think you're pretty happy against the Ember Venge lane. Like first of all, Venge, sure they have like Sleight of Fist, Wave of Terror. You're mainly playing against Poke, but you're two high range heroes. I don't think you're gonna care at all. So I'm expecting Medusa to have a very good at least like first 10 minutes in this game.
Nice. And happy to tell guys, my config for observing it miraculously started working. So we're cooking, boys.
Oh, damn, let's go.
We're working. I advise you, Kazu, to work off your own feed. Don't work off my feed. But yeah.
Don't worry, I already tapped in just now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's fine. It's all good. But no, yeah. Both heroes just chilling. Nothing crazy. I honestly excited when we eventually get a patch that shifts away from the standard. Everyone hugs each other for runes and does all this type of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I feel like hard right now because first of all, I feel like the map is so like open and big that teams rely. I feel like you kind of fully rely on your mid laner to eventually like break open the game, right? And they're also like the first heroes that are strong. Then you help them, and only because they get a rune, they can then make moves. So honestly, I'm kind of with you. I don't know how they will do it. I feel like the last few Dota patches have been pretty good. You know, I think the frog has been cooking, because 2 years ago I was not of this opinion.
Yeah, I feel like with the new patch as well, it kind of became one of those things where no one cared about going for the big contest. It was always like everyone splits 50-50. And then one team kind of created that meta of let's smoke as 5. And it kind of adopted into the whole 5 people stand on one ground, 5 people invade, blah, blah, blah. Fights continue, right? So yeah, we'll see how it unfolds, right? But I honestly am so excited to maybe see a shift in that.
Well, you might have to wait at least a little bit for that. But I think when it comes to their early laning, I feel like most lanes should be pretty happy. Like when I look at Nouns' safe lane as well, I think they should be pretty happy. You've got some Troll taking lane. Like again, you're kind of chilling. Mid is somewhat Storm against Invoker lane.
Yeah.
I feel like they're kind of both chilling too. So most people should get off to like a pretty happy and dandy start.
Yeah, I would be surprised if either matchup really just kind of blew open the lead, right? It's more like a quick kill as I continue learning how to observe as the game unfolds.
You use your mouse and you move it.
We'll get
get to it.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. No, that's all good. Let's go back to the lane. Here you go. This is unheard of characteristics, but it does the safety bubble on Medusa still do silly stuff where it doesn't pop until.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure after that Reddit thread it received, it should have been changed. We'll get back to it in like 6 minutes when it drops, potentially.
Yeah. We'll circle back to this idea. Oh god, no!
I definitely got that kill. JK,
bro, you baited me. Yeah, no, I baited myself. I didn't look at it. Okay, so we're not currently 0-1 on the kills, but it's fine. It's all good. Yeah, Hoodwink, of course, died in the bot lane. Did die down to the aggression of level 2 timing of Techies plus Troll. It's expected to be occurring as we see mid lane. Just a little bit of poking as well. But yeah, I feel like you said, it's really just going to be even farm across the board. I think kill threat, I am leaning towards nouns across the lanes. So I am going to have to look across that a little bit more. But
I mean, I do think that I touched on it before that both safe lanes should be very happy, simply because it's like some double ranged matchups against like 1 melee or like 1.5 melee. So overall, I think both of them will be pretty happy. But then the fact is that one is Troll, who's aggressive by nature, and the other one is Medusa. Like you're just gonna, if you're Medusa, you're kind of just chilling. You get any free kills, yeah, you'll take them, but they're not really ever happening that easily.
Yeah. Well, yes. I honestly feel like I'm becoming a play-by-play, having to do the observing. I'll be real with Kazu. I'm not going to try and sugarcoat this. It's actually quite an art form, being able to do it all at one time.
I mean, that's what I thought too, because you have to move your camera. You have to like look around. You also have to speak and try to make sense. But
yes,
what if I just start blabbing too? Like you have to at least
fine.
somewhat try to or pretend to listen as well.
I downloaded this like JJ config or something to learn how to do it, and like auto camera. Like I'm not controlling anything right now. This is all this is the program doing it. But then I have to hide. It's weird.
Honestly, that's pretty good. No?
It's pretty good. No, I'm not complaining. Like this is high tech stuff. But yeah, I need to learn how to like influence it a bit more, but we'll get there. By game 2, we'll get there. For now, neither team really pulling ahead, doing anything crazy, so I'm allowed to learn the hard way. And of course, mid lane, honestly, it's very even. Like we've not really seen either person pull ahead. I think no one's really expecting to pull ahead in this matchup, right? It's two high-ranged heroes that just push out their waves and chill. And
yeah, I think you're mostly just chilling for both sides. I think there's a way for Invoker to pull ahead, and probably he should, and he currently is. He just has like a little bit of a damage advantage, but I think most importantly, what's going to happen in this mid lane is what can the supports do at like minute 5, minute 6, first nighttime. You know, who's going mid, who's getting the active rune, can we take it away from Storm, can we give it to Stormer? And it looks like they already want to go mid in the first place.
Yeah, the Techies is already kind of to the side here, right? He's looking to bully out. He secures the bottom rune. Stormer, again, Invoker doesn't really need runes, so just taking away from the Storm Spirit is more important than actually getting them for yourself. Yeah, the Yang not really providing any support to Storm Spirit yet. There was also, I believe, no stacks made yet. So yeah, you see here, no stacks made. So yeah, nothing really helping accelerate. Of course, it's only 4 minutes into the game, but we'll see if either team looks to utilize their jungle at any point in the upcoming minutes.
This is like already kind of a big deal. I think if you're RCY here on the Storm, you have to go to base at least once for like the 6-minute rune. Like when the first rune spawns and you're not fighting ready on on the mid laner in either HP or mana, it's kind of worthless for your supports to come mid anyway. Like they stole his water rune, now he gets EMP'd. It's gonna get EMP'd again, so I think nouns are kind of off to a good start here.
Yeah, especially because it's like, not only have they shut him down, but you know that this 6-minute rune that you're mentioning, it isn't going to allow him to farm forwards, right? He's not going to suddenly get a haste rune and try and kill a side lane. It's, I'm sipping this haste rune just to recover to get back into my matchup. And that should allow the side lanes from nouns to continue thriving and to continue applying that pressure. As CS-wise, everyone's very even. It slightly feels like nouns will be able to kind of enter the fighting state just a little bit more based on this mid lane matchup.
Because right now, yeah, the game still feels like a little bit. I mean, I don't know if stale is the right word, like, but in the next 1 to 2 minutes, if you're like looking what's happening, there's a lot of like room for the game to kind of explode in Nouns' favor. Like suddenly Invoker can move around, because look at the dire cores, Medusa, Magnus. They're not gonna move around and do anything for their cores, so it's very important that they can play through their Storm in some capacity.
Yeah, let me see a little bit of a CM going for the ward. I'm going to have to rebind this key at some point, but it's fine. We'll do that in game 2.
Right, so Fly TP'd mid as well, so they're ready.
Regen top.
Oh, he got 6.
Don't let him take it away.
Holy combo.
Oh yeah, we have to be casting. Sorry, yeah. So RCY did get shot down there. Didn't get the regen rune. I actually forgot that we were casting for a second. I just thought we were two lads just playing the game. Talking shop, but yeah, Fly and CM, everyone came mid, but yeah, Storm's gonna get it. But the issue here is Storm just not getting the rune, right? Exactly what we mentioned. The fact that Storm is at no point active on the map. I promise I'll attempt to play by play next time. I think we should probably workshop it and we maybe share the load a little bit, but it's fine.
Let's workshop it.
Or we let the Dota speak for itself. But yeah, RCY is currently walking back to base and having quite a miserable time. But if we tune into Troll real quick, on the flip side, he's having a jolly good time, right? He is looking to go for that Battle Fury, then a Sanjin Yasha after the fact, based on his quick buy. And he is one of the carries that likes to lock onto a Medusa, right? Medusa is a core that likes to stand her ground. She likes to buy like Manta Butterfly. And then Troll on the flip side, he likes to farm like a Medusa, but he also likes to itemize to go against a Medusa. Like he likes to buy MKB. He likes to, you know, buy like early BKBs to make sure he can really lock onto that one hero. So it's more about how can they utilize their kind of cheap items, the Force, the Glimmers, to keep this Medusa positioned in a way that Troll is kind of kited away from his team and then, you know, killed off after the fact.
I think Yuma is definitely going to be off to a good start. I don't really see anything stopping him, apart from maybe RCY getting some plays going later. Stormer looks like they're kind of poking up top already. They know Storm doesn't have TP, so it's a pretty easy play. Let's see you later, Dubu.
Oof. Farewell. Oh, Storm, he's looking for more. I say that. Oh, even Yuma TP's in. Okay, everyone comes top for a second. Bar Techies does find Yamsen.
I mean, that's just
quite the death.
Oh, JK. Snake into mana boots.
Is mana boots a common item on Medusa? I've not seen, in all my games recently, I've not seen a single Medusa in like 50, 60 games now. So is mana boots something that we see more often now, or?
I saw Medusa like 2 or 3 times. This is the first time I see Mana Boost. So I don't know if he's up to some new tech or he is on some stuff.
Because Mana Boots, you
It's
can't...
definitely one or the other. I don't think there's a middle ground on this one.
It's not like you disassemble it either, right? Like, it's not like an item that becomes something else down the line. It's just...
You can't even disassemble it, so yeah.
Yeah,
no.
that's... And what, is he going Greaves? Like...
No, I guess it's just apparently he wanted it for the lane and perhaps the tankiness is too good. But
Sure.
I don't know. I'm just gonna believe for now that he knows what he's doing. Gunner.
Makes sense.
Okay, nice chains. EMP.
Has
Easy
it
earn. Dubu once again, see you later.
Slight change up in 4 seconds. They're collapsing onto Medusa again. Yamson just by himself. Where's the team? He's screaming on mic, but no one's there. It does feel like nouns are setting the pace in the game, but there's not reacting, right? And this is the issue of an offlane Magnus. Like, offlane Magnus doesn't want to join scraps early on, right? He wants to kind of like AFK farm his blink dagger, then get the guys around him. As Stormstormer keeps poking in. I think that's just going to be the story of Nouns games right now. You got Techies, you got Invoker, you got Venge. Just keep throwing your heroes around the map and just kind of slowly closing out the farm. This Dusa, what, 0-2-0 now. Mana Boots. Yeah, not really got much of a game.
I mean, the mana boots don't seem too inspiring.
No.
But yeah, I think for... Oh, as Lelis. I mean, they're just playing nicely together right now. Magic Missile, some Tornado, Cold Snaps.
Big Bushwhack.
Earn charge.
Jumping
Okay,
in.
here comes RCY.
Okay, fly. Hits the stun. RCY. 200 HP. Has Fairy Fire as well. Everyone's like, oh, speed rocked up. High speed.
Oh, swap. Okay, an RP too.
Like, this felt... I don't know. I know this is a team fight, but it feels like everyone's just kind of like... Speed rocked up at the perfect time. I'll give him that one. And the casting didn't do any justice, but yeah, really nice rotation from Speed. He's now catapulted himself to having the Blink Dagger, 200 gold away. And I think for Nouns, the key thing here is like they were always doing well when Ember or Chor was with them to be that kind of melee body. Without the melee body, it is just 3 relatively squishy ranged heroes trying their best to be skirmishing. So yeah, I think we were just praising Nouns on their aggression, but then Speed just perfectly kind of finds that window to get back in. And now when he picks up that Blink Dagger, how is he going to react to it? Especially because Nouns, they're TPing multiple supports to top lane to play behind Gunner, which they, in hindsight, should have been doing this entire time. But it could be into an incredible timing from Dire.
They just need to be careful as Dubu... Yeah, he's just... It's sometimes a sad life of being a CM, but if you're Nouns, they want to continue to... They need to just play on high range. Like last fight, they kind of caught them off guard. Speed came in with a nice timing, as you said. I mean, he has a blink. He's looking on mid. Right, Zip Pulse, you are back into potential spells from Mr. MSS.
Invoking the cooldown. Is RC... Ooh, if RCY died, that would have been very awkward. Gunner's even jumping in for it. He really wants to kill. He has a 1 though. No more remnant, or 1 more remnant, sorry, but none out. Max range, and there he goes. All right, no, I'm liking that kind of dynamic 2-man casting. It feels good, but you know, Speed, he jumps in by himself.
Ooh, leave blast off, baby.
And the tip as well.
Come on, they need that skill on Speed. Let's go. Give me mana, guys. All right, Gunner going in for more.
1 more click.
Got him.
Easy.
This is, you know, this is the beauty of Dota.
Yeah.
Not just our 2-man casting, but you know, mid player goes off lane. He's like Grandmaster nerd tier on this Ember. Like, you know, he's making this look like a good hero on the off lane. I'm not sure if it is, but he's 305. He's popping.
I mean, he's commandeered the mid lane now, right? Like, he's taking the tower at minute 12. He's got his Mage Slayer coming out. Like, I think offlane heroes, they technically could be mid-style as long as they play the same way. Like, Ember is a unique hero because of the Mage Slayer build right now. He is going to be a tanky hero as long as he plays with that like concept. Like, if he plays Mage Slayer but farms the offlane the entire game, like, that won't work, right? He needs to have like kind of Thompson mindset of, I get 1 item, I live in your jungle, I slight you non-stop. If you come here, I'm here, right? If you kill me, whatever, my carry's farm. So I like the logic of it. He just needs to continue playing with that the entire time.
Agree. Yeah, because honestly, I think roles are kind of like, they're whatever. Like, you just play your hero according to situation. As Mr. Dubu team, they're looking for something. But Gunner, quick, at least for now.
They know where the remnant is.
Yeah, I mean, they need like a snappy initiation. I think now that you do have the blink on Speed, right, you need some blink skewer or like blink RP. You're not going to get some zip on this Ember and like randomly catch him. That's like the strength of the hero. You do something like half-assed, you're not going to kill him. You need to be very precise because they're actually down 5 to 6k gold now. Yuma's got the Battle Fury. This troll is going to be top net worth for very likely the majority of this entire game.
It's also just like the grouping, right? Like Yang have kind of kept 3 or 4 heroes together now for best part of the game, whilst nouns have been very split. So it's why the net worth's growing for nouns. They are jumping onto Lelis. They need to get this kill quick.
Okay, they got that at least for now. Looking on the storm, but should be chilling.
Yeah, he's chilling.
But here comes Gunner.
Howdy.
I'm just making it look. I mean, this is the build. I'm looking at Gunner's items. He's got this Mage Slayer building into the Veil.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, if you're kind of popping and you can't really die, you can just turn the Veil into a Shiva. If you need something defensive, it's a Yules. And I don't know, it just feels like you're kind of playing Overthrow. Like you keep going in, you know you can't die, you just use some spells off cooldown, you know. You're kind of playing nice, high skill, poking. It's looking good.
Yeah, I like the way they're doing it, right? Especially because he's cushioned by Venge as well, right? Like he can go as far as he wants to go, because at any minute, let's say his Remnant or he's caught by an RP, there's a swap to disengage. So you're always, if playing correctly, you're only sacrificing a support for this Ember to work. And I guess as well to further improve it, it's like if your carry knows that Ember's doing this for the carry,
watch bottom.
You're gonna unbox your bottom, don't worry. He's swapping himself into survivability, and the Hoodwink has the ultimate going out. He's gonna die. Oh, no, he's not.
Swing and a miss.
Lela's gone. All right, RCY, this is your time. He dipped in, instantly disarmed. Oh my god, I'm trying to cast now. EMP, you've got no mana, mate. But you got plenty of fans.
The tornado. Okay.
They're killing him. They punished him. Ember shouldn't be able to get out. I'm not watching any of this.
Gunner is doing some flip-flopping.
Yeah, I'm flip-flopping as well with the observing. Stole through. Oh! Ooh. Nearly dies. I'm so sorry for that. I should have turned off the automatic observing, but it's fine. We got there in the end.
Wait, there's a button you toggle it on and off or what?
Bro, it's so complicated. It's actually really complicated.
Okay, hold. That was okay. He has 20-second ult. So he should be fine, especially with the mana boots coming up. Which, yeah, I'm still not convinced. I'll have to wait until the end of the game to make up my mind about these mana boots on the Medusa.
All right, just to give you some insight into observing, by the way, it's basically I'm using WSD to move the camera, but P for some reason is the auto smooth bind. So for some reason I've programmed the smooth bind about 15 keys away from where I actually use the camera. Doesn't matter anyway. Pretty decent fight, I'd say, for Yang. I think at this point, not getting 2 or 3 deaths to your name is pretty good for your team. Like you kind of want to stabilize the game so that you find like a relative entry. But RCY, he keeps getting jumped, keep getting found. Double stuns. Do they have to follow up damage though? They don't. He zips away. Dubru though, sacrificial lamb that he is, the position 5 of Dreams.
Lilith, speed again with a skewer. Gunner only has 1 remnant. To the right. Any more spells?
Yeah. Oh, Yuma's here. Has plenty of mana for his ultimate if they want to. Speed is going to be dying. And 2 supports now for a core and a support.
That's right.
Oh,
miracle.
Beautiful. Yangzhiganlu. Oh, root. No, root.
Mana boots. Use your mana boots.
Didn't use the mana boots.
JK, he did, but didn't do anything. All right, another one. I mean, that's a DD troll, my brothers, at 16 minutes. It's, you know, he does hurt.
Sorry, don't you mean amplify damage?
Oh, yeah. My
Thank
bad.
you.
The AD rune, of course.
There we go.
My bad. League of Legends. I'm an AD carry now.
I thought you were an ability draft player. But no, so far. Well, like, I guess the issue is just the discrepancy of what teams can do, right? Like, one team wants to poke the entire time, and the other team wants to play a very like slow, methodical game, right? Like, Storm wants to hit jungle, Deuce and Mag all want to hit jungle, CM Hoodwink want to win their lanes, but they didn't. So now it is just get run down, get beat upon, and hopefully you find like a big window where you find that clutch RP. So for nouns, it's be aggressive, be decisive, but know in the back of your mind at any minute, if you get caught by that RP, if your troll does get picked off with his kill streaks going the way of, let's say, Dusa, the game can get a little bit more awkward. But yeah, very much nouns in the driving seat.
I like how they're doing it, right? They're playing aggressive with like 3 to 4 heroes, like they're kind of a ball. And Yuma, he's just kind of soaking, right? Because not only will he farm way more this game, but it also means that he will just come into the fight late, which that's what you want to do as a carry, unless you have specific timing. So he's just chilling, play safe, like don't feed any useless kills. Let your team like set the tempo, and then you just join late. So their map play right now is honestly very good.
Saying that, he's AFK in the trees, mate. Okay, he's back. But no, as you see from his quick buy, he is looking for that diffusal build that we mentioned during the draft. Naturally very good against Medusa, especially because Medusa is so far behind. Like, we see some Dusa games where she gets butterflied by around 20. Right now, it's looking at, what, 25 on a good day. Dubu, though, not having a very good day as he goes down for the 7th time in the game. Technically did break the rotation so that the core didn't go down.
Space.
Now by the pit,
Space
Roshan?
created.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a free roach. They have drums on Lelis. You know, drums just feel good, especially if you're ahead, if you're winning. You make all these moves, you just get them faster, you kill people quicker. So Roche is just kind of gonna be pretty free, which means your tier 2 towers probably gonna be in shambles very soon.
Roshan going down. Again, Diffusal soon can be complete on Troll Warlord. Stormstorm is kind of pivoting now for the kind of the Midas BKB kind of hex range, so they can become that big damage dealing invoker rather than just the constant utility. Meanwhile, Roshan goes down and already Gunner invades the triangle, tries to close off the map. A team that takes Roshan on the top side of the map has already forced the Dire team away from their own jungle. Like, that is the speed in which Nouns are playing to try and shut this down. And Medusa's like, I'll farm my one camp, please. I'll get what I'm allowed.
I mean, even if he does get to this butterfly timing, I'm not too impressed. As for now, he's getting swapped in by Lelis. Does have to pop the stone gaze. Okay, any comeback? See ya, Lelis.
That's just dead. MSS
Quick
throwing the
turn.
shot. Is he gonna hit it? Oh. Oh, sorry, that went all the way off to South America. 1 second.
I'll start paying more attention to Mojo's ults, because I think for now he's been kind of missing those.
Yep. Luckily, I'm so good at... I've captured more Hoodwink ultimates than I have deaths, by the way. So, pretty impressive.
I mean, they're doing very well.
I've improved, I think, slightly, but it's okay. Nouns have improved, though, in their ability to close out the map post-Aegis. They are now hugging each other as 5. Technically 4, Vengeful returning shortly. And into Tormentor. Like, this is such a devastating timing, I feel. Like, this is one of the things, in my opinion, I'd like to see maybe change in the future. It's the team that gets the laning phase lead. They invade at 20 minutes. They take away the Watcher, take their own Watcher. So not only have they won with, let's say, a 6k lead or 7k lead, in this game even more, they then get 2 shards for free pretty much, plus maybe even double Wisdom Rune. It's like, it's so much amplification to having a good start to the game.
I mean, they could just be everywhere. And this is also one of the problems when this happens against like a hero as Ember. Or, I mean, it's not only the heroes, but I must say that Nouns are moving very nicely around the map. Like, look at Fly. Like, he hasn't left the area yet. Yuma as well. As he's the carry, he's got the Aegis, he's playing aggro. You talk about the Wisdom Rune? Yeah, it's theirs. Or is it? RCY going for
He
steal.
yoinks it. Nice stuff.
Okay. Sunstrike, RP.
He has ultimate still available and Magnus is dead. Doesn't waste it though. If he popped the ultimate there, that could have been disastrous. Going deep underneath the tier 3 there, but has the discipline not to get excited and press it. Especially against the Stone Gaze Medusa. Troll always wants to lock onto you. Therefore, you'll always be able to get that stun off.
Yeah, this is a little bit... I mean, at least they got the Wisdom Rune. So it's a little bit of a victory. But yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If I'm a player on the Dire team right now, I ain't feeling too good about this game.
No, you're feeling terrible. I think this game right now is like... Yeah, it's probably like a 3 out of 10, 2 out of 10 right now for Dire side. Like,
that's like a 1.6 out of 10, I think. I think right now it's like up to my... Okay, what is my carry saying? You know, like, is Miracle speaking up and saying, guys, we got this game on lock? You know, like Yatoro
he's
drops
playing
some
in the draft
speech on how to win
He's
this
like,
game.
no. Like, why am I playing Medusa? Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have suggested this pick. Actually, what carry...
I mean, in his brain, this is definitely going on right now.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, if you're... So what, if you're Nouns, you have Solar Crest, you still have your Aegis available. I don't think anything can touch Gunner. And I think that's the problem when you play against Ember. This hero, he's like an aggressive Tidehunter in terms of what he takes over and which area he defends. So yeah, this is just a very oppressive game.
And it's like one of those things where if they are to kill him, it is going to be... They need minimum 4, even 5 heroes to kill him off. So the resource that they use to actually get that killing blow, to kill off this pesky Ember, now suddenly this overfarmed 15k net worth troll is going to come into the fight, or the Invoker, soon to have BKB. Like, it's so much to handle. And now they're jumping onto the Invoker mid lane. I caught it instantly. Swap though onto the Magnus. Invoker's still underneath the tier 3s. Magnus is instantly dead. Invoker will eventually dying there. Dubu, for the 9th time in the game, does get taken down. Do they have anything to defend this? I don't think so.
They can like poke some spill. I guess they can delay it, but I'm not sure they can fully defend. There will be another glyph, which of course helps. I think if they want to look for another defense, it's nice to switch back.
Instantly through.
Okay, just thinking. Want to go for more?
Yeah, he's pretty dead. How many clicks? I'm going to say 7 more clicks. 6, 5. Oh, that was 1. Oh, Doob is dead for the 10th time in the game. They just can't do anything. They don't have damage. The lanes didn't go well for them, and they weren't able to be efficient in the jungle to get their heroes into a playable state. Yeah, I think now this is a really refreshing draft, and the way that they played, it is a get the kills and get out of the game quick. And already, Alacrity on Troll, GG's been called. That's it. That already. Yeah. All right, fair enough. Game 1 goes the way of nouns.
I mean, some of these games in this qualifier have been pretty fast. I mean, I don't blame them for calling GG. This game is way beyond over. I do think they still had like 1 or 2, like this last base defense, like Mag is 50 gold from BKB. You know, maybe let him get a CS. Maybe he like